Hi there, this is Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder and GatheringMagic.com here with another episode, another match actually, of the Immortals of the Forge. This is an awesome hand. Can't ask for a better hand. Got the first turn Scry and a second turn Grizzly Salvage to find stuff, or a Spike Jester, either way works. And we got the Immortal Servitude, so no first turn Thoughtseize one time. Okay, this is awesome. I haven't played against this type of deck yet. See how well it works against the Chain of the Rock decks. The Abrupt Decays will be amazing in this matchup, as it'll be able to kill the Chain of the Rocks, and even Golgari Charm will be great here. So, first of all, we can just chuck in a Temple of Abandon, and we can get rid of... Oh, we want that. We're going to put that on top. Yes. Put it on top, because we do want to... Spike Jester's very good. Soldier of the Pantheon would be bad. If he has a Soldier Pantheon. If that's the case, so we might just Pack Rat and go from there. But in this case, he probably has a Shock. This could be the control. This could be a UWR control, or the white-red-black control, or just the red-white control, or still could be red-white aggro. So there's still a plethora of options these decks could be. Okay, we'll go ahead and throw out that Spike Jester. Swing in. He does take the damage. That is great for us. There's 3 damage on turn 2. And next turn we have the Overgrown Tomb that can then either put out another Spike Jester, or we can start Grizzly Salvaging. So could be a Banisher Priest that comes down here. Could be a Lightning Strike's fine on his turn. That's kind of interesting. So we can safely just put this Overgrown Tomb into play tapped. And we can Spike Jester again. And again, this is probably going to be a control Assembly of Legions type deck. He could have Perforos of his own. This goes in here for he's down to a 14. And Chandra. Chandra's really good because it kills off my poor little Spike Jester. And actually makes it horrible for both Pack Rat and Shred Freak. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to Grizzly Salvage Final Land, but still hit him with a Rakdos Shred Freak. And that actually helps us out quite a bit, because it allows us to Shred Freak as well. No, not... Yes, it does. So black or green. Well, this actually allows us to... Yeah, Shred Freak can be played as an instant, so this actually allows us to Grizzly Salvage. And find stuff as well. And Ash Zealot, Overgrown Tomb, Temple. I do need the double black, though. So unfortunately, that's going to be the play. And Overgrown Tomb, yes. And I'm going to actually cast the Murder King, as this dude has haste. And the turn 4 Chandra is going to be a bit of a problem. We just need one more, though. One more land, and I might just be able to... We have 3 hasters in the graveyard. Chain of the Rocks is really good because I can't actually do anything against it at the moment. It's going to get my Chimera. That's actually, yeah, that's very good. And if he's got another one, that's pretty good too. Boros Reckoner. That is extremely good as well. So at this point, I might Pack Rat. So Active Treason might come in versus a Reckoner. Abrupt Decay is definitely going to come in. Chain of the Rocks. Not out of this yet. I think it's going to be a Pack Rat. That's unfortunately got my Chimera, because that was one of my kill conditions. And we can just discard the Rakdos Shred Freak. And Pack Rat might get us there. This Chandra is extremely powerful, though, for the card draw. Yeah, not worried about a Temple of Triumph. He will play that and scry. A Spear of Heliod is decent. Makes his guy into a 4/4. But again, it's nothing that's very problematic. I hope he attacks with Boros Reckoner. I'll give him a medal if he does. We're going to discard a Shred Freak. And we're going to discard any land from now on out too. So again, we can discard that. And we'll have 3/3s. Attack in the following turn. So he's going to be able to scry. That's a cool little interaction, scrying with Chandra. So it's going to allow him to decide what he wants to do here. Yeah, so Boros Reckoner. That is another good card. He can cast it, and he may decide to start attacking in with stuff now. No. Still doesn't decide to do that. Oh, Chandra, you're such a pain in the butt. Okay, so we're going to discard the Stomping Ground and get another 3/3. Grizzly Salvage is interesting, and I do believe that's the right play. Because if we can Grizzly Salvage into Perforos, we win. I could get in for 6. I could kill Chandra here too. I could get in for 6, and that actually might be the right play. Because then how many could he block? But no, he does 6 damage to me, then kills me on the next turn. So I don't do anything here. So, oh, Chandra, you are card advantage. Okay. That's okay. He can cast that all he wants. And if he attacks with it, I'm cool with that too. Cool thing about Grizzly Salvage is if I have to grab a creature, I can actually discard it for Pack Rat as well. And he does not decide to do anything here. 3 cards still left in hand and plenty of mana. And that destroys it, doesn't it? Exile. There he is. There is Perforos. All right, so we just have to survive 1 turn, and we win with the combo. So, Senor Perforos. Oh, Chain to the Rocks, though. I gotta worry about Chain to the Rocks. Oh, don't you do it, Chain to the Rocks. This is scary. Perforos does come out, though. Oh, he can't chain it yet. He can't chain it. Chain to the Rocks is a creature. This is just an enchantment at the moment. Awesome. Awesome possum. So, yep, next turn I have the kill on board. So against these control decks, they cannot really interact. I mean, he could have like a destroy target enchantment. But I mean, I've got so much. I might just be able to do enough damage to him to begin with. Okay. Okay. That's a mean Perforos. Your Perforos is bigger than my Perforos. But it's not going to matter. Oh, attacking with another Reckoner. Alright, so I'm going to take 3. And this will be game next turn. Alright, sweet. Ash Zealot, that's just more fun. Alright, so for 2, Immortal Servitude, this should, yeah, I don't think there's anything to do here. Sup. So, and this adds some mana. So does he have a Lightning Helix in his hand? All right, so we pull that one off. This is definitely how it is supposed to work. The active treasons are definitely something that... I'm really debating Putrefy or Hero's Downfall. I mean, I love killing the whips, but Golgari Charm can actually handle whips. I'm thinking Golgari Charm's good enough to bring in here, because he does have Chain of the Rocks. Packrat was cool, but I'm going to take it out. And same with Lot Literal. Packrat's just so easy to kill. I'm going to take out a Reed for the Bones, and a Timerit, and a Immortal Servitude, and a Satyr Hedonist we're going to take out. I'm going to take out double Satyr Hedonist. We'll submit it like this. So now we'll control his control. His Chain of the Rocks are horrible now. We have a million ways to destroy them. His Boros Reckoners aren't that great either. Very good hand. He gets to play first, though. If he has a Soldier Pantheon, so he is the Assemble Legion Chandra. This deck runs Assemble Legion, it runs Chandra, it runs Perforos, and it tries to kill you by controlling the board and then getting that combo out. So he can combo off too, very similar to how I combo off. So of course the best thing to do is lead with the black. Not like in that third or fourth land drop, but we do need 4 to cast a Perforos. I just don't want to see it this early. I like more information on what my hand's going to turn out to be. Spike Jester here should be great. I don't think he has a turn 2. He's going to put this in play tapped, actually. And then I get in here for 3 probably. He could have a shock. And I'm going to take some damage. Again, it's going to be the best is keep playing the blacks. Ooh, let's tap our lands, right? For Spike Jester. Swing in with the Spike Jester. He can go down to 17 unless he has that shock. He does not. He takes 3. So that's the cool thing about this deck is it can get him down to quite low, and then the Immortal Servitude wins. Oh, Blood Arse will be so beautiful if it gets reprinted. Again, another cantrip card, draw a card type thing would be beautiful. I love to see a blue card that scries 1, draw a card, lose a life. That'd be the ultimate card. I'm sure he's got a Magma Jet or a lightning whatever for this Spike Jester. Funny thing is, if I really wanted to, I could Golgari Charm and keep it alive. And that's 3 damage for a card, though, to keep it alive. I don't think it's that necessary, though. So I guess I got to take 2 damage if I play it that way. And he could actually kill both of these off. Good news is if he doesn't have one this turn, then I start having the Golgari Charms. He might have a Chandra again next turn, but that forced him to use his mana, and he goes down. Wow, he goes down to 12. So we're in very good shape. Perforos is going to come out next turn. It can get Chained to the Rocks, sure, but I got the Golgari Charm for it. He's already down to a 12. And that's a good one. That's a really good one. Wow. Those did get in there for some damage already, though. Wow, wow, wow. That's Anger of the Gods. That sure does put a damper. I mean, this would have been great with the Regenerate. But Ash Cell will be awesome for next turn. But we got Mr. Perforos. And now, he doesn't really have much he can do. Elspeth can't quite come out. He can cast his own Perforos the next turn. But, I mean, he's taking 4 next turn minimally. And yeah, if I draw into another Ash Cell, no, I can't. If I draw into a Rakdos Shred Freak, he is actually dead next turn. So this deck can have some major, major, major burst damage. Yep, Chandra's not going to do it. He has to do the +1. No, he's going to try to find a land here. Wow, really? That's interesting. He decided to go that route. I could actually kill Chandra. Well, no, I couldn't, because now up to 5. No, I can't actually kill her next turn. So depending on how I want to do this, I kind of want to read for the bones and just Ash Zealot her. Well, I'd have to. Nope, we're gonna play it the safe route. So Zealot. And Murder King. One off from Perforos being active. He could have another Anger of the Gods, and if that's the case, that will be very problematic. Man, both games at turn 4. Yeah, turn 4 Chandra both games, so pretty good. He's down to 6 though. Another cool little ability is the recursion of the Timerit with a Perforos is pretty cool in the graveyard. So let's see if he's got that other Anger of the Gods. I can still Grizzly Salvage into a Spike Jester to get him down to 1. So if he does have another Anger of the Gods, I'm sure he's going to +0 Chandra. And he gets a Boros Reckoner. That's decent. He can cast that if he wants. That definitely does put a little bit of a damper on my strategy. But again, I can always just find the kill with Perforos. Can Amizium Mortars on the Temera, and that's actually not the right move at all. Because now I can sack it to just bring it back and do 2 more damage to him. Okay. I kind of want to read for the bones. Draw 2 cards. But I'm thinking Grizzly Salvage is the right play here. And we can always Temera it back. So it's going to be Grizzly Salvage. For Rakdos Shred Freak. And then he'll have to block the Perforos. Yeah, I think he's dead here. Alright, sweet. So this is perfect what we need. This will activate our Perforos. He's down to 4. Yep, and no matter how he does this, he is dead. Unless I click these wrong. I mean, he can block the Ash Zealot, and so how this works is he kills off, or the Ash Zealot does 2 damage. He kills off the Rect. Oh, duh, that sucks. Sucks bad. Oh, I forgot all about that. So, wow, Kevin, throw games more. Let's see. So yeah, that was kind of bad on my part. Ouch. Okay, but Temera wins the game next turn. And it allows me to... Yeah, that's not going to do it. Chandra. He can plus his Chandra. Okay. And he can attack into the Boros Reckoner just to try to kill me. No. Got the Grizzly Salvage again. Temera with Temera is horrible. Why is that a Temera? Well, yeah, because that would have been any other creature. We're going to Grizzly Salvage here again. Will Burning Tree Emissary do it? It'll add a green and a red. No. I kind of just want to... This one's better because he can't kill it off. Yeah, green and the red, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything back, but because it's a black that it takes. So if I would have tapped... No, it wouldn't have mattered how I tapped because this is the way... But he's got to kill me this turn, and I've got a blocker. So I can block Perforos unless he's got, let's see, Lightning Strike, Lightning Strike. If he's got double Lightning Strike, I die. Or Chain the Rocks, Lightning Strike. War Leaders, ha 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 ha. Ugh. Come on. But if he does this wrong, he's dead too. Because I could draw into an Ash Zealot or a Cackler. Well, I've got one turn to do this. And I can't read for the bones now. He can exile. If Lightning Helixes might just do it. Because Timeris just doesn't do it. I mean, I could cast a card in Timerit, and that's... It needs to be like a haster here. It needs to be a Spike Jester, a Rakdos Cackler, or an Ash Zealot. If it's one of those, I win. Not Abrupt Decay. Because the Murder King comes in, and I can sacrifice another creature for the Murder King. And maybe that's what I should have done last turn, because then I could have sacked in response to the War Leader's Helix. I still got Abrupt Decay for the Boros Reckoner. So this exiles a top 10 cards. You may instant or sorcery 3. I mean, he could just completely whiff. What is he doing? Why is he doing that? Okay. He's got to have a Lightning Strike in his hand or something. He could have just popped Chandra. Well, that will do it anyway. So... Oh, and I can't block anyway. Okay. Okay. That's fine. But cut another 2 in that Lightning Helix. We get to be on the play here. Act of Treason now is tempting. I could take his own biggies. But it doesn't take a lot of things. I mean, Immortal Servitude, I think, does need to come in. And it's more tempting to bring Putrefy in now they know he's running Stormbreath Dragons too. And even Act of Treason is tempting to do that. But I don't think I need to go Act of Treasons. Well, maybe I'm going to take these Satyr Hedonists all the way out. I'm going to take a 1 of Grizzly Salvage out and put in 2 Act of Treasons. And maybe read for the bones. Yeah, we're gonna call this good. Actually, Golgari Charm needs to go bye-bye. That's the one that I need to do. We're going to bring in a Hedonist and a Hedonist. I'm going to bring back all the Golgari Charms. Oh, didn't have time to do it. Okay, yes, we'd like to play first. Decent hand. This is a great hand, actually. Slow. But it'll work. It's going to get in there too. With the Rakdos here. The Rakdos Shred Freak. And we got the Immortal Servitude. Read for the Bones is going to find us the other 2 lands, hopefully preferably red lands. There's another Shred Freak. I'm fine with that. See if we can avoid a 4-turn Chandra this game. So we get to see the power of Read for the Bones too, to see if it finds us what we need. I'm sure he's got a Lightning Strike in his hand. Maybe double Shock. But hopefully the best case scenario is we get in for double Cacklers this. And I mean, he might just have Anger of the Gods in his hand. Nope, no Anger of Gods in his hand, that means. So he's down to a 16. We got Read for the Bones next turn, or a Shred Freak, depending on what he plays. Boros Reckoner would be problematic here, but not horrible. Especially if you draw into an Abrupt Decay, it'd be fine. So I will read for the bones. Scry everything but lands. So bottom, put on top. I decided that because we're going to avoid taking 2 damage here. Almost tempting to attack into the Recto Shredfreak just to get it in our graveyard. So no Chandra, 4-turn Chandra again. Here it comes. Sometimes you just draw what you... All game, 4-turn Chandra, all 4 games. Okay, or all 3 games. That's the thing. He must be playing 4 of them in the deck. And he's going to go for it, so you got to give him a little bit of credit. I'm tempted to go, because I only have 2 in the graveyard. It's going to be Perforos. And hopefully we don't just die here to... I have to shock myself. Well, I'm gonna wait a turn to do another Immortal Servitude. Wonder if he's gonna try to tick up the Chandra instead of go for card advantage. I don't know why he's playing lands before he ticks up Chandra though. Storm Breath. Yep, he's going for it. Ah, this is gonna be terrible for me. I go to a 5? Ouch! So I'm actually dead next turn. And he's going to do a damage because he's going to make sure that the Storm Breath kills me. Yeah. Wow. So is there any way I can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 next turn is all I can do. 14 damage I can do to him. So he got off an aggressive little draw. The 4-turn Chandra on my Rakdos Cacklers and stuff like that. Because if I Mortal Servitude, is that actually better to Mortal Servitude? Because then I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 14 again. I don't think there's anything that can get me out of this. Ah, so close, so close, so close, so close. Needed 1 turn. There, that'll do it. Wow, we top it. We top deck into the card we need. Because that will be perfect, right? That'll be 16 damage. Wow. Luck. How lucky am I? So I take 2 here. I use as much green as possible. Oh, this guy doesn't have haste. Oh, but no, these guys will. These guys will have haste. Immortal Servitude. Yep. Because this guy wouldn't have haste. So, wow! Look how lucky that top deck was. So for 2. Boom! Perfect damage. Good game. Woo! We get it for exactly 10 damage. And wow, that was a nail biter. This is Kevin with Gathering Magic and Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.